Bubba Wallace here from 2311 Racing. Funny thing about being fast, you end up waiting a lot. First to show up, first in line, then just waiting. Me, I rev up Chumba Casino. With over 200 social casino games, no slow lanes here. Why sit around when you can spin? I'm already racing. Your turn. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Wednesday, 16 July. I'm your host, Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the conflict in Syria between the Syrian government and the Druze community. So, let's get into it. It all started when dozens of people were killed in armed clashes between a Sunni Bedouin tribal group and the Druze militias in southern Syria. The violence erupted in the prominently Druze city in the province of Syria on Sunday, 2 days after a Druze merchant was reportedly abducted on the highway to Damascus. The Interior Ministry of the Syrian government sent security forces to restore calm, but fighting continued in western parts of the province into Monday. Following this, the Syrian government sent more security forces down towards the Druze areas, which included armoured vehicles and tanks. These started engaging with Druze militias and reportedly led to dozens of people dying in the fighting and around 200 people being wounded. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said dozens of deaths included children, Bedouin, and members of the Syrian Defense Forces. The Israeli military then said they conducted attacks against several tanks that believed they were heading towards Syria. They wrote on Telegram that the tanks potentially posed a threat to Israel and that they would continue to monitor the situation in southern Syria. Shortly after this, so around Tuesday, the Syrian defense minister announced that a ceasefire shortly after the government forces entered the city of Syria. In a statement he posted online, he said notable dignitaries would respond only to sources of fire and deal with any targeted. He said online that they would only engage anyone who shot at the Syrian Defense Force and were there to intervene between the Druze and Sunni Bedouin residents. So this kind of led to a bit of a disagreement, as you would expect, between the Israeli government and the Syrian government. The Syrian Foreign Ministry condemned on Tuesday what it described as Israeli aggression in Syria's south, following the Israeli strikes in the background of sectarian clashes between two Syrian groups. They called it criminal and stressed that they hold Israel fully responsible for this aggression and its consequences, adding that it left a number of military and security personnel killed. This also led to a number of foreign dignitaries such as the US and EU politicians saying that they saw the clashes as worrisome and they wanted peace to be restored within the country. So that was kind of where official reporting ended. And then, since then, there's been the declaration of a ceasefire in the city and apparently all was calm. But numerous reports on Twitter showed Syrian military moving further into Syria and fighting continuing. There was also reports that Israel was letting Druze community members through their border fences to go and support their fellow brethren in the fighting. So while it appears like this may be over, it's quite possible that it could easily tick back up. One of the big takeaways for me was how quickly Israel stepped in and conducted airstrikes against the Syrian military. That's pretty crazy, to be fair. I didn't think they would conduct kinetic strikes on the Syrian military, especially like tanks and armored convoys, so quickly. But clearly they do not want the Syrian military moving into the south. clearly they don't want the Syrian military moving into the south in any large numbers, and will conduct kinetic strikes to ensure the Druzia community maintains control of the area, as they have good relations with them, and I think they see them as a pretty good security buffer between them and the Syrian military. Outside of this, we didn't really hear much from Turkey, which I thought was surprising. Turkey has been a long time backer of the current Syrian regime, well, government, not regime. They're a proper government, I guess you would say. Yeah, I thought they would be a bit more vocal in their support and like pushing for Syrian autonomy to control the security situation within the country, especially condemning the Israeli aggression. That was kind of surprising to me.
How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.